All right. Welcome to this Computate live stream. Today, I want to start doing more smart aquaculture development in VS Code on my own computer. So the way I do that is by installing OpenShift Local. I'm going to close some terminals here and clear my screen. OpenShift Local, another name for it is code-ready containers. And so there's the CRC command in my terminal. And if I type CRC start, then it says it's actually already running and it says it's available here. So if you don't have OpenShift Local yet, okay, it really runs on Linux. And I'm a Linux software developer from Red Hat, so I definitely recommend running Linux, not just a Linux virtual machine, but an actual computer running Linux because it makes you so much more productive. But this is OpenShift Local. And the best part is it's free. You just need to become a Red Hat developer, which is also free, and create a Red Hat account. And you can download this and be able to use all the cool Red Hat OpenShift tools, containers, and things. Um, so you can download it here. So it says Mac OS, but really you have to be using x86-64, which is the old version of Mac architecture. So I don't think modern Mac OS will work. And Windows, apparently you have to have Windows Professional, not Windows Home or anything else. So it might work if you have Windows Professional. But Linux is the best of all. Um, so I'm running Red Hat Enterprise Linux, as you can see here. And I have, let's see. Okay, um, so I have OpenShift running, and if you click on this link, you can see this is my OpenShift console. You can log in as kubeadmin. And I'm able to deploy all the services I need, like AMQ Broker and RabbitMQ and Solar and Zookeeper and Postgres. And these are the services I need to do local development. So I also have my VS Code on my computer here, and I'm going to switch to Smart Aquaculture Workbench. And I got some of the code open here. What I really need to do is use the Computate libraries to update everything in Smart Aquaculture because there's been a lot of updates lately to fix some bugs with import APIs and things. So here I go. I have the Smart Aquaculture repo, git status. Oh, I already have a bunch of changes. Um, just do a quick diff to see what. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're adding order to things. So that was some of the changes that I made. And then here, git status. Um, some style changes. All right, this is all good. We're gonna make additional changes. So what I do is I run bin generate now, and this will run the latest computate code generation. Oh, let's see, unauthorized. Okay, so if we get that, what we need to do is log into our OpenShift local cluster. And so I do OC login -u kubeadmin, and then this is the URL to the OpenShift Local API, api.crc.testing. And then the kubeadmin, it tells you up here is here. So we put that in a -p parameter and log in, and then come back to my aquaculture tab, and let's try this again. Okay, we are regenerating code based on the latest Computate platform. It's indexing those smart data models and generating code for them. That's good. Also, what we want to do is we want to use the Computate Smart Website Builder, which is one of my products at computate.org, and check. So you have to point the Computate Smart Website Builder to some variables within a project. So currently it's pointed to my computate.org website code. So I need to remove that and make a new symbolic link and switch it to where my smart aquaculture vars.yaml is found. And now we'll be able to update things like the main vertical or the main vertical and the page layout, which are common things we need to change. So I go to I'm going to close all these tabs, and then within the Computate Smart Website Builder here, we let me go through all of the scaffolding code and see what we need. We actually need to regenerate the base result and the base model. I'll show you why. We update this base result and base model. If I switch to a different VS Code and look at the git changes and refresh here, there's a bunch of changes, and I look at base model. Notice that the order changes from 1 to 0, and also base result changes from 2 to 0. This is because we automatically generate the db create.sql scripts for things. And for this model, like Crowdflow observed, the primary key is part of the base model. If you look at base model here, there's an underscore PK field that this is how the primary key for these models are defined. This is all the way down here, but I want it at the top. And this is kind of a bug in my code generation tools until now. It actually sorts these more logically in order. First, let me check. Okay, all of the code has been generated. Now what I do is I run this rebuild smart aquaculture API. And for some reason, I still have this bug, but if I click those things, it should work. We need to update project configuration. Let's see, maybe. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Base model, title. object title. Let me make sure I have the latest computate vertex, do a Maven clean install, and then I'm trying to figure out why it's giving me this problem. Let's see. Base model gen. So let me go to the terminal here. Let me check that my code generation is working. Oh wait, what was that? Oh, that was running the site. Journal, let's do systemctl -- user status watch, no, smart aquaculture. And this looks like it's got some errors here. So let me restart this systemd user service, restart, and then I do journal ctl-f user unit watch smart aquaculture. And now it's ready. So if I touch this file, I just put a space and deleted it and saved it. It's going to regenerate some code here. So that actually cleaned up our error. And then let's also do this for base result. Let's see if this has errors. Yes. So I save that. Whenever I hit escape, it pops up the it pops up the zoom menu that I don't want to see. So I need to ask Google a quick question. For Vim, is there another key to exit insert mode besides the escape key? Control C combination is another way to exit the insert mode. So let me see if that works. If I'm in insert mode and I press Control C, no, that didn't work. That's copy. Well, I'm gonna have to think about that one. But our base result is now fixed, and see what other errors we were having. Problems. Title cannot be resolved to a variable. Okay, this should be, wait, are we sure this is the latest? It's Aqua Git pull already up to date. So we changed this to object title. The reason I'm changing this is because some applications, when you're importing data, already have a field called title, and I don't want to override that because this object title field has special purpose inside of the base model object title. It's meant for objects, auto suggestions that adds the type of object it is, followed by the name for that object, and then a space, M dash space in the middle. For example, if you go to my website, computate.org, and search for something like event, then it puts event space and then M dash and then space and then the name of the event. Oh, we got some duplicates there. Need to clean that up. It's been a while since I've updated my website. And for some reason, there's an auto suggest bug with this WebAwesome web component where it doesn't pop up twice that I gotta fix. So there's articles. Yeah, why does the auto suggest not work? Anyway, so we fixed this object title. What other problems do we have? We have this. Let me search for return title and then find and replace these to be return object title. Replace. And then those all go away. So hopefully now, looking pretty good. But I'm going to continue. I want to check if there's any more suggested changes in the Computate Smart Website Builder to site user.java. And let's do site.css, site.js. Site module.js. Those should be good. Leaflet, sock. Logos are fine. Container files fine. Site routes. This one. Site routes. So what I did recently was we can add HTTP routes to our application in this method here that can be extended. But also I wanted to introduce Kafka routes and other message brokers in the future. So I'm going to regenerate site routes, and it should allow us to integrate a Kafka message broker for event-driven message automation in our site, like we're doing for AI telemetry. But that didn't update. So let me see, site routes. Yeah, that should have like the Kafka consumer. So what happened here? Let's see, did it fail? From site routes.java. Let me close everything. Close all. Site routes. That did not update. So what's the deal? This is the Computate Smart Website Builder. I got the site routes in the Computate Smart Website Builder. That didn't change. File, revert file. Now what's going on here? Smart Aquaculture, source main Java. Oh, I know what it is. It actually skips it because it doesn't want to override any custom code that you've made in here by extending this. So if you want the latest, what you got to do is actually delete this file and then regenerate it. And then it'll be smarter. We hadn't customized it at all anyway, but now it's back and it extends this Kafka consumer method, which you can update in here. So now you're good to go with the site routes. We're going to update worker vertical. We're going to update main vertical. And the page layout. So let me do this Java 1 too, just in case. I can't remember if we updated that one. So if you look at the main vertical, this one actually references site routes. So when it's initializing the the routes, it calls this method. Actually, I think it calls it in two places. So yeah. So these are the HTTP routes, and this is the Kafka consumer route, which is asynchronous, and configures that and returns a prompt of future. So we're able to complete this Kafka configure Kafka method when it's done. So now we have all of those cool updates. Now, does our application compile? I see some errors. Or are those old errors? Let's see. Feeder gen. Okay, those are good. So let me try a Maven clean install. Oh, we got some errors here. Let's see. Main vertical. Yeah, somehow we messed that up. Let me see where the error occurred. The error's here. Oh, wow. Not happy. Where did we go wrong? Do this one more time. Just to double check. Where did we go wrong? You save that. Everything's okay. It's okay. Oh, get title. Site page. Site page dot Java. Let's update this one. Fix these errors. Okay, that is fixed. But the main vertical is not happy. So one of these APIs is making it mad. On success, on failure. Oh, there's an extra on failure in my main vertical in the Update Smart Website Builder for authorized data complete. Java auth API. If class auth groups is defined. for if loop index equals 1.
Non. Non. Je suis avec Christopher là.
Let's see, on failure, this right here, and for on failure, this right here for Java Auth APIs. Let me try adding this for, and then and if for this right here. Does this solve the problem? In vertical. I think we still have an extra one here. Because that is perfect. That is not. Oh, wait, actually, it's not letting us save. So maybe we need to revert file. Oh, yeah, that made it work, except the indenting is a little goofy. So interesting. Outer loop. I'll have to Java auth. I'll have to play with that some more. But let's see if Maven clean install works. Oh no, so close. Feeding operation, SQL title. Huh, get title. I think I need to, oops, bin generate now. See, these errors are in like fish population Java. Fish population.java. Says it's in fish population enus gen API service simple. Let me see if this is fixed. Set title. It's regenerating this API right now. Okay, it changed it to set object title. That's good. So it is cleaning up our code for us now. Fixing all our problems. This is the value of vibe coding with the Computate platform. It helps us keep up with the latest advances in open source technology for building data-driven websites. And it writes hundreds of thousands of lines of code for us because nobody has time to write 100,000 lines of code. That is the power of vibe coding. So I think we just need to fix this to object title. And then, wait, that was in site page. Let me check site page.java in this and title, object title. Okay, it's changed there. It's good. Okay, this is looking better. Let's do a Maven clean install now. Yes, I think it worked. Yes, it worked. So now we can run the site, the latest code. We want to rebuild the Smart Aquaculture API. Fix. Update project configuration. And then when it's done loading right here, we can try this again. Run. Clear. We got another error. Oh, unresolved compilation problem. Let's just try that one more time. Hopefully it works. Maybe we're just a little too early. Yes. Okay, good. Everything ran successfully, and now we can run Smart Aquaculture. Clear. Okay, I think it did it. Gotta add a. See, here it is. Okay, localhost. Yes, here's our Smart Aquaculture platform. Let's see. Log in as user one. Actually, I want to go to fish populations and see our fish populations. For some reason, the map is not showing. So let me check that real quick. Console. Leaflet must be loaded first. Let us try adding this leaflet stuff in the Computate Smart Website Builder, create scaffolding code. I did skip over that, so maybe we actually needed it. So I'm going to run this and this and this and this and this and this and this, this and this and this. Yeah, that's what we need. So it's making the sprite sheet, the leaflet.css. Leaflet.js.map. Leaflet.js. Leaflet.draw.css. Leaflet.draw.js. Leaflet.context menu.js. Maybe what we did is we had these created in the shoelace style, but not in the WebAwesome style that we're using now. WebAwesome web components. Okay, so then I refresh and now we've got a map. How exciting. Let's see, zoom out. Where did it put this? Whoa. Okay, yeah. Yeah, put it by Louisiana. Perfect. So we have our Louisiana shrimp. And a new description. Yes. Okay, good. All data's working. Looks so good. Oh, wait. That didn't update. Oh, that added a new description. What is this one? Oh, these are both Louisiana shrimp. I gotta figure out why that is. Let's see, API. There shouldn't be duplicates. Oh, well, we'll figure that out later. So we were able to upgrade the Smart Aquaculture site, everything from the Java to the WebAwesome web component CSS. Let me just commit all these changes. Git add -i 1 through 33. Git commit latest code generation for recent bug fixes. Git push. And the static content git add -i through 61 and through 6. Adding leaflet and other code generation. Git push. Okay, so if you're watching and want to learn more, go to computate.org and check out, watch our webinar, which you're watching now. You're welcome to join live with Zoom or watch on YouTube. I need to put a link to my YouTube on my website because it's missing. And we have a free course if you want to get started. This Smart Aquaculture Cloud Sandbox course, you can do it for free in the Red Hat OpenShift Developer Sandbox. And we have the use case for Computate and Smart Aquaculture here if you want to read more about this. Use case, Computate and Smart Aquaculture. And we have the events coming up. So we're going to Boston, Massachusetts in May, the 20th, and we're going to present this workshop, Smart Aquaculture, vibe coding, and edge to cloud development. So check us out there too. It's going to be awesome. And thanks for watching.